The South Side, where the White Sox live. If you're on the South Side, you're a Sox fan. If you're on the North Side, you're a Cubs fan, and you suck. When I was a sports guy way back when, like 10 years ago, I was, you get sick of doing the same thing every night. You sit at that desk every night, you do the same thing. And it was like, it wasn't very creative. You know how it is, man. You just want to keep getting creative and doing different things. And so I told my wife, I go, yeah, that money that we got coming in, it's going to stop because I'm quitting this freaking job. She goes, well, what are you going to do? I said, well, I want to do stand-up. So I started doing stand-up like in clubs around Michigan, and then ended up making the move out here. Then became an actor and did stand-up out here. It's all about like trying to be creative, and even as a news anchor, you're kind of stuck to that same thing about we've got this murder or this shooting or this. And so, when I would try to, lighten things up with maybe a Yo Mama joke here and there, they weren't really feeling the brother. So, so that's what happened. And then, I got let go and started, and I mean, it was like a downswing, man. Everything started going wrong. The refrigerator broke, the heater broke. It was around Christmas, so I'm like, kids, you ain't getting no damn gifts. I mean, everything went wrong. And so I just decided to write that book, Just Give Up. When I first started way back when, it was that whole thing where I had no idea what I was doing. Nothing. I mean, I'd never done stand-up before, so I just wanted to get up on stage, make people laugh. And it turned out that, what I did best was kind of riffing with the audience and kind of, I'd see, who's got a bachelor party out there, that sort of, that sort of stuff. And then I'd just make fun of them and stuff. But now it's different where I'm actually writing material that, my show is actually an hour long. I do an hour. So now it's at the point where I'm trying to come up with an hour of strong material so that I can put together a real strong tour. And like every comic wants, they want somebody to be out there seeing you. They want to be performing in Toledo, and the president of NBC happens to have family in Toledo, and he sees this short black dude on stage, and he goes, "Hey, I want to give that guy a sitcom. Give me a sitcom." That's the story. That's the dream. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now, man. I'm going to perform everywhere, whether it has to do with my own tour or whether it's whatever clubs out here in Burbank and LA, and the goal is to catch somebody's attention. I talk about a lot of things, not just like unemployment or me on Toys R Us. I do talk about that in the book, and on stage. But I talk about other things that you're destined to fail in, like fitness and diet and romance and career. I talk about all those things because I think people, it's one of those things where if you don't have a job, you're not getting one at this point. If you have a job, you hate it. It's you're not dating the people you want to date. Why even try anymore? Just throw it in and realize that you're going to fail, and then have fun failing. I've done KC, I've done Chicago, working on Michigan. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do like a long-term tour where I hit clubs. At first, what I was doing was booking these places myself, booking theaters and everything. And I think I'm going to kind of switch it up. Michael Ian Black right now has a tour going on, right? And he's doing it at clubs, and I think that makes more sense. I think that I'm going to try and switch it over to doing the Just Give Up tour. But instead of me doing all the booking and worrying about all the logistics, I think I'm going to do it in clubs. So I would love to get out into New York and the East Coast and that sort of thing.